I'm Kate, aka Book Addict Kate, as I am seen on Instagram and TikTok, and this is my first attempt at getting into vlogging and being on YouTube, which is crazy to me. I got a camera for my birthday because I thought I'd try to get into it, and it's my first time using it, so here we go. Here's an introduction to me. Yeah, this is a crazy concept to me, but yeah, so I thought I'd introduce myself. I love all things romance books. I mean, there's not a trope that I really wouldn't like. There's a few things like love triangle, miscommunication that I'm a bit like, no thank you, but everything else, love it. Forbidden romance, yes. Mafia romance, yes. Enemies to lovers, the usual, who doesn't love that, really? Friends to lovers, loads of angst. I mean, any book with angst is a perfect book in my eyes. I mean, one that comes to mind that was a game changer to me. This last year I read it, and oh my goodness, the angst, the friendship building, and it was friends to lovers. The start of it was very kind of immature high schooler vibes, but then it progressed into finding yourself, becoming, well, an adult, 'cause at that age you probably, American college age, what, after 18, you're still very young. I know I'm saying this and I'm 21. There's still not the immature vibes, but still growing, young adult. And this is going to sound like cringe. Blossoming? That is so the wrong word. Finding yourself and who you are, whatever you want to say. It was a great journey to read. And then seeing how their friendship bloomed and how they loved spending time with each other, so, well, for better words, warm and cuddly. I mean, that's what I really dream of in a relationship. And this book was perfection. I gobbled it up so quickly. I inhaled the book, basically. And then I was left crying. And if you couldn't tell which book it is that I'm talking about, then here it is. Yes, this is very popular on TikTok, and it deserves the hype. It honestly does. It was a brilliant read. It had me hooked, line and sinker. Could not take my attention away. It was breathtaking. Literally, I was crying, sobbing at 3 a.m. in the morning when I thought one thing had happened and it actually was another. The author captivates you. The beginning, I will admit, was very teenage-esque immatureness, but it progressed into a brilliant love story. In this introduction, I thought I'd show you my top few reads, the ones that really stuck with me. So, one author, of one of my favourite authors, who I have been following since I got into reading, so I didn't get into reading until late high school. I hated reading until that point, actually, and I discovered the After movie series, and I saw the trailer and then saw that it was actually a book, so I got into reading that and I was obsessed. So I thought, you know what, I'll give reading a go. I started reading romance, and it was a deep dive from there. So one of the first few authors that I read on Kindle was L.J. Shen, and her books are brilliant. Pretty much every single book of hers I have loved and adored, but some books really stood out, and one of them is My Dark Romeo. Okay. Romeo Costa, he is a man after my heart. I know it's very enemies to lovers, but when he gives you his heart and his loyalty, there is one scene where he stands all night in the cold to get one of Dallas's favourite books. And I know it's his redemption, but oh, girl, I was done for. There was no chance I could not give him my heart. My ovaries were fluttering. I was obsessed. I mean, any guy who will stand out all night to get you a book signed by your favourite author is a guy after my heart. I mean, who wouldn't love that? Because I sure as hell did. So yeah, I'm not describing it the best, but go read Goodreads reviews and go bloody read it, because it's amazing. So yeah, it's a while since I've read them, so some of this I read so many books, I can't just take facts out of my head. I'm not that good at that. But I will ramble and try to get through it, so yeah. Anyway, another book, Racing Hearts by K.A. Knight. This is the special edition with the colourful pages in it, which I adore, by the way. So yeah, this is an college romance with suspense angst, and enemies to lovers tension. It has a secret society. It has heartbreaking scenes where I broke down in tears. Thank you very much, Katie. That was awful. I was on holiday as well, and everyone was like, why the freaking hell are you crying? Yeah, this book, that's why I was crying. It was a roller coaster, but I loved every second of it. It was brilliant. It was spicy as hell. Gobbled it up. What can I say except go read it. If you like romances, then perfect. This is perfect. And look how shiny it is. Isn't that just amazing? Anyway, next one. So, again, I've been following this author since... Well, her first series wasn't the most popular at the time, and then her second series blew up, and I was following her since that series. So, a few years now, and I love her. But yeah, so this series, now this is the selling point, because to me, it's perfect. Think about Hogwarts, but make it mafia, and make it like this place that you have to watch your back. Enemies, surrounded by enemies, the tension, the chaos. Oh my goodness, it's brilliant. I can't even describe how amazing this book was. So this is the third book in Sophie Lark's Kingsmaker series. It's The Bully. It follows Dean Yenin, who is the bully. And it has a lot of Dom sub vibes, BDSM kind of vibes. Lots of redemption. Enemies to lovers, of course. It shows him being a softie when he's really this cold rock exterior, which I really love, seeing a character absolutely become, well, obviously he's still going to be like cold-hearted and whatever, but I love how he shows his softer side to Cat, who is the FMC. And it really gives off Draco Malfoy vibes. That's who inspired Sophie to write this series, and it really gives it off. So if you have any Draco Malfoy fantasies, go read it. It's brilliant. I love him. He is one of my favourite MCs, and just watching him progress, and his family are in here. His family are actually his enemies. If you read it, you'll understand, and watching the progression of that is brilliant. So, highly recommend. I know, I'm not describing these in the best way possible, but yeah, I've got reviews out there on my Instagram. Go read those, and they're just as ravey as these ones. What can I say? I am not perfect in any way, and I am not someone who's really good at doing these reviews at the top of the head and memorising every single book they've read. I mean, I've read over 800 books. I don't have the best memory, so what you get is me raving about it in mumble jumble messes. I hope you enjoy. Next one is Matching All the Way by Veronica Eden. Veronica Eden is an amazing author. She is brilliant at ice hockey romances. She's brilliant at mafia, college, secret society romances. She really is an every kind of trope, kind of mood author that any reader can go to and feel satisfied. That's what I feel like. If you like romance books, go read her books, because there'll surely be something for you. That's how I feel anyway. So yeah, this is the Coach's Daughter and Coach Assistant books. So that's Forbidden Vibes. This is a fake... Is it a fake relationship? Again, I forget, but I think, from the top of my head, it's a fake or secret relationship, or both. One or the other, but it's definitely secret, and it's definitely forbidden. That's all I care for. Yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. Loved it. Colkin Cad can steal my heart. Keep it for all I care. He is adorable. He is so sweet and sexy as well. Of course, it has the smut. Yeah. Okay, next one on my top reads. Obviously, I mentioned So You Swear. Brilliant read, loved that. That's in my top few reads. But the next one is Twisted Pride by Cora Lee. Oh, this book, I keep on coming back to this book all the time. I love it. I have scenes on my Kindle that are highlighted that I come back to when I'm feeling down, or I just need a quick read. I don't reread the whole book, which I could do, but there's scenes where I'm like, oh my god, I love it so much. So her worlds, so she has three series, mafia romance series. Yeah, 3 now, where it's all interconnected. So there's the Familia in New York, there's the God knows from Chicago, I don't know what they call it. What the hell do they call it? Outfit in Chicago? I'm probably saying that wrong. And then the Camera in Las Vegas. All of them are connected, so they all have family members that might be married to that mafia family, then enemies, and then it is brilliant. Honestly, there's so many books, so it can be quite intimidating to some people to have to read that many books. But honestly, I cannot recommend enough to go read them all. They are brilliant. Honestly, every single book of hers I have loved. And they're still coming out of the same series. So this one is the Camera Chronicles. They're my favourite family because it's this Las Vegas family who all live together in this big mansion, and it's got this capo, Remo Falcone, who is psychotic, but in the best way. I know it's red flags to say that, but oh my god, that guy. Oh, he's brilliant. I love him. He's great. I mean, I'd be running away from him if I met him in real life, but I love him. He's brilliant. Major red flags here from saying this. I know. Real life me would be like, no thank you. And he lives in this mansion with his brothers. They all have their own story. And just seeing that family bond and humour with them all, it is great. So yeah, this book it's forbidden romance, it's kidnapping trope. So she is Serafina and she is from the Chicago outfit, and he kidnapped her on her wedding day. Hence the white dress. And yeah, what a ride. That's all I can say, what a ride. And there's some parts in this where I can't help constantly go back to. You have to read it. You have to see how she softens him. Obviously, he's still going to be this crazy capo who is uncontrollable, who is ruthless, and that will never change. But watching him be soft to her and some other people, I don't want to spoil it, you have to read it. So yeah, this is all forced proximity vibes. It's a brilliant read. This will always be one of the books that I say, yes, go read, please. And then last but not least, so those are my top reads that you have to read. Last but not least is a series that most people would recommend. The first book, it took me most of the book to get into, and then I devoured the whole series. Absolutely devoured it. But this is one that is so popular, so it kind of goes without saying. Love it. Sorry, I just want to show off these new books that I got. How pretty are they? Yeah, A Court of Thorns and Roses. Brilliant. Nothing else really needs to be said, except you'll devour it and be left in a massive hangover. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. I have done some reviews on it in my Instagram, a silent review on it. Don't think I've actually done a written review on it. I tried to do a podcast one, didn't work out. I realised I'm not very good at the whole podcast thing. I say a lot and I rant a lot, hence this video, me rambling, ranting and nonsense. So yeah, actually doing a podcast didn't go so well. But yeah, I highly recommend reading all of these books. Here's my intro. I can answer some more questions. I know this is more of a rambling video about what the books are like. So I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, let's see where this whole YouTube vlogging thing goes. It might not go anywhere, but I hope it goes somewhere. Let's just see if I can make some videos and yeah, see how it goes. It's a bit odd talking just to myself. Yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Bye bye.